Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Technica. Today we are going to be starting a brand new build, but we aren't going to be building it in Terra this time around. We are going to be building it in Seth, and the reason for that is because I really like what we have going on in Terra here, and I just don't have inspiration right now to add anything on, and I don't want to ruin it. So we're going to be starting a new build in Seth, like I said, so that way if it's bad, I don't really care about it because I'm not looking at it all the time. But before we start our build, we need to collect some things for said build, and the first things that I want to make is some furniture, and I think I actually want to use the checkerwood furniture because I think that will go well with our build that we are doing. And I would like to make at least one table, and I'm thinking 3 of these chairs. So we need some light wood, some dark wood, and more light wood and dark wood. I don't know that we actually have light wood, so we might need to go collect some of it because this is bright wood, not to get confused or anything. Oh, we do have a little bit of light wood. Light wood is a pain in the butt to get. You can only get it in Magmar, which just explains things. That's why it's a pain in the butt, because it's in Magmar, and the trees aren't very plentiful there. Woodworker's bench, let's go over here. So I think we just need one of those, and then we needed to snag some dark wood as well. And we are going to be doing something a little fancy, a little glitchy with our table that we have, or that we are about to make. What am I doing? We need to make some wood boards. And I also do want to apologize for the lack of videos over this week in general, because it was my sister's birthday, and then I had work things, and it was just like one thing led to another, and I got really behind on videos. So hopefully that will get back to normal. More kingdom to come. Am I doing this right? I'm not doing this right at all. I think, do those need to be moved up? No, I am blind. Can I read a recipe? I don't think so. Okay, let's grab nails. But yes, hopefully videos will get back to normal shortly from now on, at least for the rest of this week. So there we go. We got our one table, and then what do we need for the chair? We need a full block, and like this, and I think we're gonna have just enough to get the 2 chairs that I want. And then we go 2 like that, and then 3. No, we only had enough for 2. Okay, we will just stick with 2 for now. I could make more, but I don't really feel like doing that. And then I put the extra blocks that I needed somewhere. Here are some of them, and then some blocks are in here. So I tell you what, I am going to go ahead, I'm going to get my inventory situated, and I'm going to get all the blocks that we need, and then we will get started on this. Alright, the inventory is now set. I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need. I was definitely a lot more unprepared than what I thought I was. I pulled up a picture of the build that we're going to be doing, and dang, I needed a lot more stuff. So I did a lot of crafting, which is okay. We're going to go ahead and sleep because apparently it is nighttime over here. And now what we're going to do, and I haven't done this yet, we need to find a good spot to start this, because I built this in a creative world, which is obviously flat, and Seth is not super flat. I think we're going to go over this way, and oopsies. Can I get out of this hole, please? Thank you. I think we're going to go over this way. And then I will eventually move, once we get this built, I think I will move the portal over here. Okay, this seems like a pretty flat area, so I think we will chop down some of these trees and start it in this section. Actually, Seth is pretty flat, because this area is extremely flat. Let's go ahead and get our axe out. We will chop down these trees. I'm not entirely sure what these buildings are going to be used for. My hopes is that we'll be able to get all of them done today, but we will definitely be getting at least one. There's 3 smaller buildings, so it depends on how long this ends up taking, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use these for yet. I think we're good. Get rid of that. Okay, we are going to start with the middle building, so we need to get this kind of in the middle of the flat area. Am I in the middle-ish of the flat area? I'm going to say I am. Why not? So we're going to get this started, and I actually need these blocks. Yeah, we'll just start out with these blocks. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the walls will come up on the sides. Let's go ahead and get some background blocks for us here, because we don't have tons of these blocks anymore, because I had to use a lot of them for half slabs. We're gonna go ahead and put dark wood half slabs all through there, and I actually am gonna set up my inventory a little bit because it will be easier. keep my pick and my shovel with me, and then I will grab these, and I also need dirt. So hopefully this works out. I feel like I haven't done a build in a really long time. So if this goes awkwardly, I apologize. I just need to get back into the groove, if you know what I mean. Get rid of those dirts and then put that dirt back. Thank you. So back on what I was saying about not knowing what to put in here. I'm thinking maybe, what am I looking for this? I'm thinking maybe I will put some, I don't know, maybe some trinkets in here. There's really nothing that we don't have a spot for. We don't have a spot for trinkets right now, which is why I'm thinking maybe we'll put that there, put that there, that there. And then, oh, you know what I did forget? I forgot to get a spanner so I can flip that stair. Dang it. That's okay. We'll get that in a minute. So like I was saying, if I could stop cutting myself off, I think I will put trinkets in this area. Maybe they are kind of smaller houses, so they don't necessarily need a purpose, but I don't know. I feel like they should still have a purpose. I'm gonna grab a spanner real quick. Alrighty, I am back with my spanner. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy flipped around. There we go. And as I continue to build here, I'm going to talk about something that I get asked a lot, and I'm actually not sure if I've talked about this before or not, because I've talked about it in live streams a lot and I've replied to comments a lot with it. And that is people asking me how they get better at building, or if I follow any guides or whatnot, and how I come up with builds and things. And I felt like that was kind of relevant to talk about since we're doing a new build today, and I'm probably going to get asked about it. So the way that I build is I pretty much just go into a creative world, and if I have an idea, I try to go with that. And if I don't have an idea, I actually like to look at, what am I looking for right now? I'm looking for these blocks. I actually like to go online and just look at real life buildings, or look at buildings maybe in like Minecraft, for example, or it could be just another video game that's like a 3D video game, or pixel art. I just like to look at builds from other things and kind of try to draw some inspiration from that. And then I will try to go into creative and replicate that in JunkJackX, because even if you do find it in another video game, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can replicate it easily. So that's kind of a challenge, and that's what I like to do if I don't have ideas. Because I know that's a big thing where sometimes you just don't have ideas on what to build, and so it's kind of hard to just go into creative and build something when you have no ideas. So I get that and I understand that, but that's what I do if I don't have any inspiration. Just find some random pictures of buildings that I think look cool, and I do that in Minecraft, or at least when I played Minecraft, I did that as well. And that's how I would come up with builds for skyscrapers and things like that. JunkJackX, I don't typically do real life buildings, because real life buildings are way harder to replicate in here. You can get kind of the gist of a real building, but it's definitely, I'm gonna need to hook up my charger, dang it. It's definitely a lot harder to do real life builds in JunkJackX though, just because you are restrained to 2D. What am I looking for? That's the hardest part that I'm having right now, is just finding the dang blocks that I need. Okay, let's get rid of this dirt here, and we are also going to put these blocks across here, and I want to put in a ladder, or not a ladder, some bridges up here for a floor. And then we need to pop up here again and put some of these in the background. Yep, there we go. And then we are going to plop in a lantern up here. And then down here, I am going to put down a table first, I think is what I want to do first. Just a temporary block there. We're going to put some ladders across. Oh no, that's right. I need to do the bridges first. I called them ladders again. I need to put bridges across and then the table. And this is where a little glitch thing comes in. We are going to be putting ladders in, and they're gonna float above the table, so that way we can just come to the table, jump up, and get on top of the ladder and go up without having bridges or something there. So I will show you how that works. So you need to have bridges over the top of it, and you obviously need to put the bridges in first and then the table, so you don't put your bridges on top of the table. And then we put that there, and all we need to do is break the bridges, and boom, It's floating. Look at that. So fancy. I came up with this glitch, or I found this glitch, I guess I should say, because I found one somewhere, and it has to do, it's basically the same thing, but you can do it with grass. And so I wanted to know if it would work with something like a table, and look at that. It does. It's so wonderful. So we have a little floating bridge here, or ladder, because you know those are basically the same thing. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. And honestly, I don't really know what the purpose of having this little bridge across here is, because you can't get into this place. But you know what? It looks cool, so we're gonna have it there. And then something else we are gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take these. How do I only have 2 of those? Oh, I used them there. Okay, we're gonna be a little short on the stairs. We're gonna go ahead and put the stairs there, and then we are going to flip them like this. And this is something we could never do before until this last update, and I think it looks really cool. It's like a new way to do bridges, I guess. You could really only do it with a 2x2. I guess you could do it with bigger, like a bigger bridge, but you would have a gap in the middle since you can't really put thicker blocks there, but I think it looks really cool. However, I have noticed a glitch. When you zoom all the way out, if you look really closely, you can actually see that the stairs flip the other way. So instead of being upside down like this, they flip back the other way. It's kind of weird, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. We won't be looking at it all the way zoomed out that much. And then let's go ahead and put our chairs down, if I can find them. There they are. And we are going to be keeping the sand floor, but we're going to be putting half slabs on them, which I don't actually have. There they are again. I already lost them. And then in this building over here, we're also going to put a light down up here. And then we are going to be putting down some portals in here, or just a portal, so that way we can get into our new little city a little bit faster. But we are going to make a couple things real quick for the floor. We need to get ourselves some gray wood, so that way we can make some half slabs. And then we're also going to be using, and we've used these recently. What do I need? This bench? Yeah. We used them recently, and those are the Pharaoh half slabs. So we're going to be using those as well, and kind of blending them together. And do I actually have 80 more of them? I'm not sure. Yeah, I have 8 more of them, so we will use those. And there is another building. There's a third building, but I don't know that I'm going to build it today, because there is 2 smaller, or at least 1 smaller project that I want to get done today. I think the other one I will end up doing off camera. Can we sleep? Maybe I will put a bed up here, or maybe in the third building that we make, I will put a bed in there. But we can't sleep right now. Dang it. Let's go ahead and work on this floor then. And this is basically just going to be kind of... Where did I drop one? I saw the number change. But we are basically just going to... Okay, we're gonna go sleep now. Oh my goodness. We also need to get doors on here, because in Seth there are a lot of mobs even during the daytime that are hostile, and they're just really annoying. So definitely gonna have to put doors on this place. Get out of here. And maybe we will actually end up... Can you not kill me? Dang. What happened there? Why did all my swords just flip out? Oh, you know what? I probably put them on the table and then hit the table. That's probably what happened. Oh my god, get out of here. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I know what this is. A mummy armor chest. Nice. We haven't gotten one of those this season. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. This floor is pretty much just going to be kind of random. Kind of do something like this. Definitely going to need to get some more Pharaoh bridges, or half slabs, or whatever they're called, because I can't seem to find words today, which is a common occurrence with me, but it's still annoying when it happens. Okay, do that. So the floor is going to be something like this. Might mess around with it a little bit more. And actually thinking about it, I might end up changing out this sand floor with something else, so that way possibly mobs don't spawn in it. I'm not entirely sure how mob spawning works still. Actually, I think it should be fine, because as long as it's not in direct sunlight, I think it should be fine. I shouldn't run into that issue. But let's go ahead. We're going to jump back in here, and we're actually going to do one more glitch today, and then I think I'm going to be done. I honestly have no idea how long I've been going for, because I had a lot of cutting issues that I had to do. But we are going to grab... I think it would be in here, maybe? No, it's not in here. We're looking for some drawbridges or trap doors or whatever they're called. Maybe I don't have any. Oh, I do have one. I have one, which is perfect. We only need one. And then I also need some chains. some metal chains, and I have a full inventory. Let's go ahead and just do that, and then we will sleep. I actually don't have an extra bed with me now because I left it in Seth, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So we will have to make another one, but I would like to sleep now. We are going to do a little glitch with a light. I don't remember if I've done this on camera before. Oh, you know what? We have. It's the same glitch that we did with the chains for a hot air balloon that's over to the left. Can we sleep, please? I see the moon. I know that it's nighttime out. Can we please sleep? Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we're essentially going to be taking a lantern and giving it an extra chain length thing, if that makes any sense. You're going to see it in a minute, so you'll understand what I'm saying. So we're going to take this light up here. Let's get rid of it. And we're going to give it a little bit of an extra chain. So we're going to plop a chain up there. And then we're going to put a block. Actually, no, we need to do this the other way. So we'll put that up there eventually, but not yet. So we need to do that and that. We're going to put a lantern down. I haven't done this for a while, so it may take a couple tries. We're going to do that. And then we are going to open it up on the top. What am I looking for? A shovel. There we go. We're going to get rid of that because there's a certain order you need to do it in. And then I think we can get rid of this. No, wrong order. Okay, hold on. All right, well, either this glitch has been fixed or I'm doing it wrong. I thought you had to use a trap door or something, and then there was a way to get rid of one block, and as long as it was up against another block, it would be fine and you wouldn't be able to see the trap door anymore. But I can't seem to remember how to do it, or like I said, maybe it got fixed. But basically, it would be something along these lines. You'd be able to put the lantern there. And then pickaxe, there it is. You'd be able to do something along these lines. It would be a little bit different, and it would be able to float like that. And it still works with the chain, which makes me think that I'm just doing it wrong with the lantern. So I think I will look up how to fix it. I was really excited to do this. Why? You know, work. But I will try looking that up and see if we can do that next episode and figure out whether or not it's been fixed or not. But I'm gonna go. I hope this wasn't a short episode. I really don't know. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Technica. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you. Goodbye.